Right, so it has recently come to my attention that in order to get really popular on YouTube and really earn that ad money, you gotta make fun of people. But that's kind of a mean thing to do, so I thought I'd just go ahead and make fun of myself. I mean, there's a wealth of content on my channel, over 800 videos, 813, so it's just a wealth of content on my channel, which I can make fun of, because most of it is old, and quite frankly, shit. You should definitely not go back and watch any of that shit, because it's all pretty much terrible. But if you do decide to do that, what you simply do is you go to all the videos, and then change the date added. And then here you will see my very first video. Don't go watch that video, it's fucking terrible. I'm serious. There's a lot of terrible shit right here, which I will go through, because this content helped me shape into the top quality content creator I am today. I can almost say that with a straight face. This is gonna be a blast from the past. Also, before I get way too ahead of myself, this right here is my face. I mean, I've shown it out before on that one like GoPro video, which I did, although nobody really watched that video. It's only got like 6,000 views. But this is my face right here. I'm white. That might surprise some of you, although people keep mentioning I sound exactly like Zap Brannigan, so, I mean, I guess I sort of look like him. But this right here is my very first video. I mean, everybody has got to start out somewhere. Admittedly, this is a bad video. All of this is just me spawning in 100 legendary Cazadors and shooting them with a spawn-in pistol, the debug pistol, and I got God mode enabled, so it's quite a terrible video. It's also extremely loud. And it's got about 20 frames per second. Eventually, it did get 1,000 views somehow. I guess that's mostly just people coming back to the video and wondering what the fuck I was doing with my life at that point. But this does show you that I originally sort of intended to start out with Bethesda games, actually. It was just improperly timed with my channel at the time, and I got really into DayZ, so that is sort of why it started out with Arma. And now I also progressed over to Fallout 4, so I guess this video is going to be sort of like a history lesson combined with me making fun of myself. This is the very first video right here where I start actually talking into the microphone, and my god, it's terrible. But yeah, I'm going to be hearing my own 16-year-old voice, because this was 4 years ago. I'm 20 at this point, so that was before my balls dropped. So it's going to be more difficult for me than it's going to be for you, probably, because I'm going to be cringing real hard. Today is going to be an exercise in training my cringe muscle. But yeah, my very first voice video. So this was at a point in time where I wasn't sure what I really wanted to do with my channel, because I wanted to start out in a YouTube game. So I thought, okay, let's try the Skyrim modding scene. So 6 essential PC mods and how to install them. True HD. Oh shit. Started out with just a cinematic intro with some camera panning. I'm not sure if I actually had a controller hooked up at this point. Probably not. This was probably all mouse movement. Although this is almost semi-impressive. Oh yeah, this was like when I first... The footage wasn't long enough at this point, so I had to like stretch it out in Vegas in slow motion.
Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you 6 mods that I consider essential to anyone.
Okay. I can't take much more of that.
Well, that plays Skyrim on PC. These mods don't involve any performance loss that I know of, and I think generally everybody can agree that they just make the game better. So there's really no reason not to download them. The first mod on this list is Nexus Mod Manager with Skyrim script extender. This makes it a lot easier to install mods from the Nexus site.
Okay, that's the mod we're gonna take a look at. So as you can see, my desktop is a red fucking mess right here. What else have we got? Well, we got the mod installer. This is 5/5/2012, I can see that correctly. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I was recording this with Fraps. Oh my god. But at that point, I really could not speak coherently into a microphone. So yeah. Really, if you're thinking about starting out YouTube, it's a process for most people. It doesn't just come in one day. It's unless you're just naturally charismatic and good at talking into a microphone, which I definitely was not at that point. 16 shit. But yeah, that video right there did not receive the million views I was hoping for at that point, so I uploaded some other things. But this is where the main part of my channel starts out. The very first Arma 2 DayZ video, the Sticky Fire Station situation. As you can see that alliteration right there, as well as the almost rhyming. This was a solo session that I did, and I uploaded every single part of it, unedited pretty much. I think entirely unedited, which for Arma is not really the way you do things anymore.
Alright, what's going on everyone? It's BRTTRP here. So I'm playing some DayZ mod for Arma 2. Now,
as you can see right there, big advice not to watch this video either. It's a lot of Arma 2 people.
If you don't know what Arma
/ Daisy people that go back to this video and wonder why the fuck I sound like I'm 12, but
2 is, it's a realistic military simulator. So not
but yeah, a little trivia there. So my actual channel name is BRTTRP. Right now it's BRT Gaming because that just rolls off the tongue just is a tiny bit better. BRTTRP, nobody can keep track of those letters. Although if you get what it stands for, it does sort of make sense. It's just a fucking terrible name though, but whatever.
But anyways, the story of how I acquired these weapons. So I was in Cherno.
Yeah, nobody cares about that. Yeah, that's where it started out. So that was solo, then I moved on to some squad play right here. Let's see, where did I start playing with the old UK31 crew? That was a tad bit later.
Alright, so before I start this...
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's this video, the Axe Murderer. So, you know, I was like starting to play DayZ because I was really into it at that point. You know, I was having fun. DayZ was something entirely new and exciting and it was fun to play. But I was looking around for people to play with and I stumbled on this forum post, I think, to join the old UK31 crew. I joined them on a Mumble server, you know, with my squeaky 16-year-old voice. I was playing with some guys that were in their 30s. That goes back a long fucking time, but you know, we had our own server.
Alright, so before I start this video up, I just want to explain a few things. This is a new...
As you can see, very high detail intro right there. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want more! Part 15. Ah, Jesus Christ.
new character. If you see my...
I'm right next to him.
But yeah, I kept playing with his people, so, you know, play with them for a decently long time, met some other people through those people, and I continued playing DayZ. Eventually, the UK31 guys sort of stopped playing DayZ, but, you know, that was the main gig on my channel at that point, so I sort of had to continue playing it, so I found some other people to play it with. Kept playing with Wolf. Wolf is one of the old timers. I think he was on that Mumble server before me, actually. I have been playing with Wolf for a long fucking time. So yeah, right here we've got the Sniper Rifle compilation. I'm pretty sure Sacriel actually posted a comment on this video right here. Yeah, so this was this was a Sniper Rifle compilation, but it was kind of coastal along with like really overpowered weapons. If you haven't played DayZ in 2012, it was at one point, you know, if you're on a main hive, it was filled with fucking hackers everywhere. You could find AS-50s in 10s. It was pretty bad. But this was basically a video of me killing little poor fresh spawns with big fat sniper rifles. And Sacriel apparently somehow stumbled upon this video. I'm not even sure how, but he commented. He was like, let's see, can I find the original comment? It's gotta be around there somewhere, unless he deleted it. He was like, yeah, basically you're a pussy, I'm way better. And I was like, okay, come onto our server and fight us. And he's like, haha, ding ding, round 1. But I can't find the original comment, so I'm not sure where the fuck it is. But that is my first and only interaction with Sacriel42. I really can't find his comment, so I guess he deleted it, or YouTube fucking ate it. I'm not sure, but whatever, it's gone with the ages. But yeah, my big break right here, the first video that got sort of viral is the Linger Island installation tutorial. If you don't know, back in 2012, there was only one map for DayZ mod, and that was good old Chernaris. And eventually, we got this new map, Linger Island, you know, tropical map. But it was kind of difficult to install, you know, you had to go through some hoops, so I made an installation tutorial. And within a week, I think it got like 30,000 views, then it shot up to 50,000 views. It's like, wow, that's a lot of views right there. So I was really proud of myself, but oh yeah, it's also got the overlong, really cinematic intro. I mean, it's pretty cinematic, but it's just way too over the top. Also, what is going on with that quality right there? I'm not even sure. Yeah, nice
Hey, what's
nighttime
going on,
footage.
everyone? This is a different map for the DayZ character, so stay tuned. I'm gonna post a link in the description, but this is a German site. Well, German site, it's a German forum post.
So what's interesting about this video is though, I saw this like German forum post, somebody in that old UK31 TeamSpeak linked it, and I was like, this is an opportunity to get views on YouTube, I'm pretty sure, because I searched around for a video tutorial, and I think I may have only found like one shitty one, or one worse one, that mine admittedly was really fucking terrible too, but, you know, I'm sort of Like this did learn me like a part of, you know, thinking about opportunity. You know, opportunity isn't always exactly clear. You know, sometimes you gotta wonder, right? Is this something new and interesting and nobody has really done it before? Should I jump on this train and try it? And yeah, that is, I guess, a part of the lesson right here. The video itself is fucking terrible, as I mentioned, but whatever. But yeah, I continued posting a shit ton of Arma 2 DayZ videos, because that was the thing to do, and I was getting a decent amount of views on that, you know, nothing spectacular. Most of it wasn't really that heavily, amazingly edited, though. Admittedly, who the fuck wants to watch a fucking squeaky 16-year-old play DayZ? I'm surprised that even fucking got off the ground at all. This video right here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is where I got my AT2020 microphone, which is the same microphone I'm using right now. But I got my AT2020 microphone. I bought that thing second-handed, so it's like 60 euros, some kind of like filled garage band or some shit. I got that with like a stand thing. I was trying to figure out the placement. I think this is the first video with that. Okay, what's going on, everyone? So today I'm playing some DayZ Taviana. I thought I'd do some solo for once. So, yeah, it still sounds not really too great right here. It's because it was pretty far away from me. I was trying to figure out the placement, because if you play a lot with a headset and then you switch to a big boom mic, it's sort of like in your way. So I had it like all the way off to the side like this. And that makes it sound pretty terrible, because you can hear all the background noise. You have to bump up the microphone. So if you get like a cardioid microphone like this, yeah, you want to get that thing right in your face, and that is going to have you acclimatized to it, but, you know, once you get that down, you know, it's like second nature, you know, always have just this big microphone in front of your face with a pop filter. But this is still the same microphone. I looked around for a good deal, and this is still the mic I'm using. It's still working. It's a good microphone. It's lasted me for all those 4 years, and I got it for really cheap. The stand right now, which it's on right now, I can show that right there. That's worth more than a microphone at this point, so, yeah. I guess if you're starting up YouTube, grow with your equipment. That is sort of the way to go. The DayZ thing kept continuing into Arma 3's release right here, which didn't really become a main part of my channel, mainly because at first, during the alpha, there wasn't really too much to actually do on Arma 3. So anyways, we continued on to Breaking Point right here. We played that quite extensively during one summer, you know, more PvP central mod. Then I think along with Cyrus, I moved over to Day 0. Now around here is pretty much where I think the great big YouTube purge of 2013, 2012 started. And I lost a shit ton of videos, so unfortunately we don't have those anymore. But I started playing with Cyrus more exclusively and Pax at that point. Played a shit ton of Day 0. I think I played that for about a year, maybe even 2 years. Made a ton of videos on that. That was really like a really PvP central mod, but it wasn't with weapons sprinkled around everywhere like Breaking Point or Back later, or Overwatch even. Yeah, Day 0 is where it was at. That was probably the best time I had playing DayZ, because it was fucking brutal. The squads playing that, that's some of the best players I'd met on Arma 2. They were fucking accurate and had no mercy. Everybody on that mod understood that you were there to kill people, not to fucking RP or anything like that. So, I had a great time playing that. And I want to find that old video actually. There's this one great clip where Cyrus just gets shot on the fucking head. So yeah, I guess if you want a TLDR blast from the past, this 20k subscriber montage, this one right here does contain a lot of the old clips that, you know, the best old clips. So we got this really cool card riff right here.
No, it's going to...
Actually, I put this one in the description. This one is actually worth watching, I do think. I mean, there's still some of me sounding a bit squeaky, but overall the clips are pretty okay quality. But yeah, this is the Day 0 clip I'm on about right here.
Focus, come on.
There's MRDs behind you.
I don't want to eat, I want blood.
And I have blood on me.
I have blood in my backpack, I already said, come on. Oh shit, dead.
This is a really cheeky sniper right there. But anyways, we kept playing that. Day 0 tried to release our Potagor's version, but that sort of flopped with the player numbers, so they stuck to Trinaris for the main part. And then Day 0 sort of slowly died off. Cyrus moved on to like realistic Arma 2 and Arma 3. But yeah, I stuck with DayZ because that was my channel pretty much. So we pretty much split ways. Then I tried a Battlefield 4 walkthrough, which flopped. I also streamed on Twitch for a little bit. Got it actually off the ground, but it was mainly a time thing, because I think that year I started uni instead of high school, and I really didn't have as much time to stream as I thought would have. Grammar there? I don't know, whatever. You get what I mean. just a timing thing. So I started just like focusing on YouTube solely. This is where the Overpack series started. So let's see, where does Standalone start actually? Oh yeah, Standalone got purged too, so... Well, the beginning of Standalone, it was kind of boring. You couldn't really do all that much, to be honest. And I guess why Standalone never really got off the ground on my channel is because it's always just been a skinned version of the Arma 2 original DayZ mod. Since I was already playing that mod for 2 years and it had all those features, Standalone really never grew into anything exciting for me and I guess a lot of those 2012 people, because we already had those features and most of them were working better than they are on Standalone at this point even. So yeah, Standalone does offer some things that are better than the old Arma 2 mod at this point, but nothing too crazy actually. And it took so goddamn long that most of us got bored of DayZ at that point already, so... But yeah, as you might know, Overpacked continued on for a pretty long fucking time. Let's see, this is where we start diving into the present pretty much. This was Fallout 4's release right here, and I was already planning before that to start making videos on that. Actually that top mods idea was in my head for a pretty long fucking time. I had that 6 essential PC mods, so the idea for starting like a mod series on a Bethesda game has been there for a long time. Now, like the Elder Scrolls series wasn't really my cup of tea. I much preferred Fallout 3, so I was really waiting for Fallout 4. So that is why I started the Top Mod series. I've been a fan of the Bethesda games for a pretty long freaking time. Like that Christmas that I got Fallout 3, I played that game a fucking shit ton, man. I've seen every single piece of content there is to find in Fallout 3. I also played New Vegas, so yeah, I'm a fan of the Fallout games, which is why half of my channel at this point is Fallout and half of it is still Arma. It's because pretty much Fallout was the plan from the beginning. Arma just sort of got in there because I started playing that, and that became pretty much the main part of my channel at that point. And I think it's like 50-50 at this point. Also, like a piece of spit just flew out of my mouth. And I should really stop, like, looking at myself. I'm looking at myself on the second monitor. This is probably Inception right here. But, yeah. I don't know, I should stop doing that. I don't do these webcam things too often, so, I'm not a professional at it yet. If I was, I'd probably get some better lighting installed here, because right now it's not really too great, but who gives a shit? But yeah, I guess this is mostly just been like a history lesson on my channel. It's not really been too much of me making fun of myself. So yeah, 800 videos fucking later. Jesus Christ. Let's go to an old time video and make fun of myself. Okay, I found it. This is like a tactical overlay. I'm gonna drink some water right here. Delicious tap water, so
since the last video, I picked up a Lee Enfield in the barn north of Electro, which you should see on...
See, look at this tactical layout right here. It's fucking amazing, right? I think I used paint for this. I used fucking paint. Yeah, let's look at the comments. That's one thing I should probably do to make some fun of myself. I should look at the comments. So we got Daniel Pinar right here. Fucking shit pilot. Probably. You were probably right. Okay, we got one mocking me here. Biddy and Gas says, okay, this is from 4 years ago. 413. He's mocking me for not being able to pronounce 13 at that point. So, man, good on him right there. Good on him. Oh shit, apparently, yeah, I actually dove into his fucking Google Plus profile and then he apologizes right here, I do think. Wow. Man, sometimes YouTube just comes back and, you actually get that heartwarming feeling that some people are just good on this earth. I mean, normally you don't get that in the YouTube comments. Normally it's just pure shit, but sometimes there's just a shining jewel in there. And I guess on that lesson right there, we'll end this video. So this wasn't really what I thought it would be, but I didn't honestly know what the fuck it actually would be. But, the lesson here is... really growing into a top quality YouTube content creator, it requires work and it's a process. It's just not a one-step thing, it's not like boom, you're famous. Although honestly I still wouldn't know because I'm not actually a top quality YouTube content creator, but for those who are, it's probably not a one-step process. And on that note, we'll end this video and I'm gonna go drink myself some lovely Dutch tap water. Until next time.